Welcome back, Arbor League, and today we got a team to show you just before the Jungle Cup leaves today at 4. It just did really well for me yesterday. I had a nice 17 and 20 run with it, so I'd like to sneak it in today. We got Dragalgae on the lead, being weak to ice and ground and taking neutral to charm. So we got the Abominable Snowman and the Fire Chicken in the back. The rating for this team is CCBA, but consistency is what we like to see. It could still be okay for Open Great League, but a lot of these teams that we build for these niche cups are potentially okay for Open Leagues, melting that Skarmory down. Very nice. Yeah, worst case Ontario might need to substitute one Mon here and there, but we got back-to-back flyers for this Vigoroth coming in here, so we're looking pretty good. First one will be getting the shield, the second one will be doing a lot of damage because it's already boosted, but it won't be KOing the Vigoroth. We still survive a body slam from this range if they get to it, because that next Incinerate will have taken them out, so we will see what they decide to throw. Will be the Rock Slide to clean us up, which they do survive, but we can come back in here with Dragalgae and farm down. But there's a Clodsire that meets its fate as it's having a super effective Aqua Tail thrown at it. I mean, it's still chunks. Clodsire is still pretty bulky, but we're going to be able to clean up with Clodsire here. Try to catch an Earthquake, but we fail. So now they're almost at back-to-back Stone Edges. So this is the first one I didn't know if I could take, but we can take a Stone Edge because we will have to, because we get outpaced. I was trying to get that debuff off, but we will be able to farm down here, able to take that Stone Edge resisting the Mud Shots, but unfortunately I tapped that. It's okay. We still have the Dragalgae. The Vigoroth is pretty dry, but we farm down with the Bomb Snow as well. So we are kind of weak to Mantine on the lead, but most Mantine these days are running Water Pulse. And Dragalgae is not the bulkiest, but we are more attack weighted, so those Dragon Tails still chunk. And as you saw, we have Icy Wind on the Bomb of Snow as well for the debuff, getting those super effective wing attacks to do less and less. Ice is also neutral due to the part flying type, so we're okay there. Swamperts on the lead usually swap out, but that match could go either way as we do resist the Hydro Cannon. Hydro Cannon still hurts things even though it's resisted, because it still hits like a truck. So Whiscash is still more of a problem as it's more spammy with that super effective Mud Bomb. So either way, we can either shield one of those up and Aqua Tail and dip, and or try to catch a Mud Bomb on Talonflame. So another Clodsire comes in here to get obliterated by an Abominable Snow here, so even if they shield us up, their attacks will do less and less. Taking it out, completely fine with me, and we were just going to debuff whatever comes in, but the Deadmon came in to eat that Icy Wind and absorb that energy, but they shielded anyways. So now they're resisted, debuff Bullet Seed, farm down, gets a lot of energy, but we're still okay as we can come back in here. I could have come back in here with Talonflame, but they built up some energy, so I didn't want to eat a Thunder because here it comes on the Dragalgae, resisted and debuffed, so we're able to survive this next room because they only made it to a Power Whip here, which is double resisted and debuffed, so we're able to absorb that as well as another, I think Charger Bug there comes in to eat a neutral Aqua Tail, but we've got a shield advantage on the Charger Bug, so the opponent concedes the match. Just wanted to also present some memes here as a recent update has rolled out. I know a lot of people are not happy with these characters, and we can see why. And it does make for content for Mr. Raspberry, though. He's having a field day with this one. People are just absolutely outraged. It's like, I know you can fix the features afterwards, like with the toning and the facial features and whatnot, but that's why I left my character in a costume, just so I don't care what it looks like. But however, no matter what size I make it, it's always going to be a 44 waist. Like, this is kind of ridiculous, and it's some people that have paid for some of these costume or avatar items. That's not what I paid for. It doesn't look the same as it did before. Like, it just, I don't know what we've cut. I know it's just a phone and we might be complaining a little too much about the graphics, but the old style was better for me, so it's a no for me. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments. So we got Dragalgae here with a ton of energy. We come back in with the Mandibuzz, so we will full send that Outrage. We want to do as much damage as possible, quickly swapping into that Talonflame, and the Steelix is going to meet its fate as well. I know we're going to get debuffed here with Psychic Fangs, but we still have 2 shields up on the Mandibuzz, though Snarl's not too threatening, and we're able to outpace. We get to the next flame charge, so they realize that, but concede the match. Hopping into the next match here, we got Dragalgae on the charge of bugs. Pretty good. We resist everything here, so they're going to be swapping out, and Whiscash comes in and surrenders, knowing hard countered on the lead and swap. Up against his next match here, we got into Skarmory here, so we got neutral Aqua Tails here, but these Steel Wings are still chunking, the Sky Attacks are still neutral, so we're just, I think we may chip and dip here, getting that neutral damage off on the Skarmory. Okay, we're staying in. I might shield one of these up at least, because I saw you can maybe just do a little bit more chip with that Aqua Tail. We can't swap out into the Bomb of Snow. The super effective Steel Wings will shred our Ice type, and if we swap into Talon, they will swap. So we just kind of got to stay in here, and I'm kind of reading a Lantern in the back, or at least a Water type anyways. Other than that Whiscash. So we're going to shield these next Sky Attack up and maintain Switch here, because we hard counter the lead, so we want to maintain Switch as much as possible. So I know that Whiscash is probably going to come back in here. We've got that Aqua Tail ready to go, but there is a Unnovan Stunfisk, so we counter that as well with the Abominable Snow. So we resist the electric and the ground on the grass. Not too bad for me. Come back in with that Abominable Snow, but there's a Greninja in the back as I predicted, and this is kind of awkward because those Night Slashes are still neutral, eh? So we're gonna do about 50% of Abominable Snow's health here. My Abominable Snow is not the greatest IVs, as you can tell. There's just a Shadow. Shadow IVs are never good. So we're trying to catch a Night Slash on Talonflame, so it's pretty good. I think that's going to be Night Slash. We are lucky with it, so we're going to try to reach that next fly, but we're on our 3 cycle, and that's just not going to work. So we will be going down to a Hydro Canyon here, and we're going to bank on the Icy Wind, because I cannot make it to that Energy Ball there, and I know it's resistant, but does this KO on a Greninja? Yes, it does. And are we able to make the Energy Ball? We are not. So do we still take a resisted discharge? We do not. So not able to take that game, but we still get a 4-1. Not too shabby. Dragalgae in the Jungle Cup was extremely fun. So it did help me climb back up into the 2300s. I got 2 4-1s, a 5-0, and another 4-1. Like I said, it was 17 and 20. So maybe we can try it in the Open League starting today. Who knows? But I hope everyone enjoyed that. Got some more top team videos coming for you in the Open Leagues coming this weekend. So stay tuned for that. If you're enjoying the content, leave a comment and tell me what you think. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. It really helps me out, keeps me in the algorithm, and lets you know when I post, because there will be much more Pokemon Go content to come. But that's all I've got for today, guys. Thank you again, everyone, so much for watching. I've been ArborAndy. Keep your sticks on the ice, and I'll see you buds in the next one.